Hey, Gwen, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
Good. Heard you
How
had a
was your
good.
weekend? You
It
too.
was. Yeah, I was just say. I heard you guys had a really good. I was watching some of the videos.
hmm
I wish we could have made it, but um, it. Oh my God, we have a lot to talk about. But yeah, it was really. We didn't have. Well, of course, we got rained out uh Friday and Saturday, but we still had a good time. Didn't have a whole lot of people as far as attendees, but with all the vendors and everything,
Yeah,
it was, hey Bobby, it was it it was pretty good. It was really good. We had a great time, and with Michael and Marty and everybody. I mean, there's too many to mention, but
that's
yeah, it
good.
was. We'll talk about it here tonight, but yeah,
All
it
right.
went really well. I just wouldn't, the investigation. I don't even know where to begin with that. Woo! With Michael and Marty Saturday night, it was crazy, but yeah. But tonight we're going to talk about that, and with Brandy Brockman,
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bring
about
her on.
yeah.
Here we go. Hey,
Hi
Brandy.
guys.
Hey, Brandy. But yeah, I'll just tell them we're going to talk about the con, and then of course we're going to talk about Strange, Dark, and Mysterious Market, which I'm
Mhm.
super excited about. But let's we'll start with our con. Like I said, we got rained out, but it was still good. And then Saturday night after the con, we investigated with Michael and Marty Perry, and that was absolutely
Phenomenal.
amazing. So Friday night, when we were all there, just a few of us, there's this room at the end of the hallway called Creepy Hallway. It's Thomas House. It's this reading room or sitting room, and we were in there with oh my God, it was me, Michael, Marty, and probably about 4 or 5 other people. And I had to keep on going out, to make sure everything was okay with the vendors. And I came back, and Michael was sitting there, and Marty was sitting next to me. And Michael said, "Well, there's a man here in a uniform that every time you leave, he leaves, and when he comes back, he's here." And I immediately thought of my dad. Well, I think it was like a 10, 12, 15-minute session or whatever. But my dad came through, my grandfather came through, my mom came through, and 2 of my uncles. And let me tell you, it was amazing watching them on TV, doing their thing, and then actually having like 4 feet away from you, having them do it is amazing. Yeah, but yeah, that I wasn't expecting any of my relatives to come through, but a bunch of them did, and it was really, really cool. So that's what happened Friday night, and then Saturday night, after the con, we all start. Marty and Michael did their mediumship group, and that was absolutely amazing. There was 30 of us, I think, or close to that, and that went really, really well. And it was cool, because I filmed the whole thing, and actually being able to stand there while Marty, we got to keep one of the drawings that she did. Where's it? Oh, I don't know where it's at, but we got to keep one of the drawings, and then she did 3 total. They connected with maybe 5 or 6 people in there, and it was really, really cool. Am I hearing scratching?
Not for me. Where did Gwen go?
I don't know. It's like something being drugged, like a body being drugged across the floor.
Oh no. I hope Gwen's okay.
Don't you hear that? That's creepy.
I don't hear it at all.
Hold on.
Oh no. What are you channeling, Mark?
I ain't channeling nothing. That's that's creepy. It's like a dresser being drugged across the floor, or someone like a creepy monster or something with one limp leg walking across the floor. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if it's coming from.
I don't know. I don't hear it. All I have is my phone, but
Oh,
there's nothing. Are you?
Are you not hearing that?
No, I don't hear anything. Is it in your room? Is it with you?
Hold on a second. Hold on. Is that Gwen? Hold on. Oh, it sound. Whoa.
What'd you hear?
I'm hearing noises like something going.
Oh no, that's my dog. I'm so sorry. I tried to be in a place by myself.
Okay.
Now that RRR, that's my dog.
And I
But the
thought I was
body bag is not me.
I thought we were hearing demons or something. I'm hearing.
No. Oh, you want me to show you? I'll show you.
Let me see him. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. No, you're good. Okay, that's what I was hearing. I thought I was hearing ghosties, but here I don't know if you got. I don't know. It's hard to see with my background, but see, yeah.
I saw that in person, and that is utterly realistic. It is absolutely cool. Like Michael and Marty were my favorite speakers of the evening.
It was. There she is. What happened?
There she is. There's Gwen. Hold on.
Are you there? Is she there? Oh, all right.
Sorry about that, guys.
So this lady, we found out, is David's aunt. I don't know if you can see this, Gwen. Hold on. Marty drew that. Yeah, Marty drew that with someone they connected with Saturday night. But after the is she still, are you there, Gwen? Oh, okay. We can't hear her. I don't hear.
We'll do it.
Sorry.
My internet.
She's cutting in and out. But anyways,
yeah.
That lasted about 2 hours or so, and then after that, we started we broke up to groups, and our group went into the conference room. Well, you were in there, and was Moose sad that she missed investigation?
No. So Moo had totally looked forward to an investigation, but at the same time, the Thomas house. Now we've done the Fitzpatrick Hotel before with Lee, and it didn't bother her at all. Now the Thomas house, we had zero information on the Thomas house before we got there, and Moo picked up on the creepy hallway and everything else. So when it was time to do the investigation, she was super excited. And then she was handed the EMF reader. And as soon as Michael went to channel her, the EMF reader went off, and she's like, nope, I'm done. I'm going to sleep. So that was it for her.
Gwen froze on us. Oh,
yeah.
No, there she is. I think maybe. Is she there? I don't know. I think she froze.
She's kind of froze.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, we, it was really good. In the conference room, they hit on a lot of things that
the whole history, like what you had said, the real history as to why it wanted.
Yeah, I mean, they knew names and everything, and hitting on everything. It was really amazing. We had great guests. We had you guys, we had Sarah, we had Puss and Booze, and we had Amanda. Sorry, I always call him Amanda. Miranda Young, the ghost biker. She did it. Rupert Guy, he did the UFO talk, and then of course Michael, and of course Pam and her brother did the thing about their mafia book about their dad and everything. That was really cool. And let's see, Haunted Taxi, and Sinister Sisters, Appalachia Gypsy, Healing Arts.
Who was the guy that lives in the super haunted house?
Oh, that's Steve.
Steve, right?
Haunted Taxi. We talked to them, and we're gonna go up in July, we're going to the Sally House in Atkinson, and we're going to their house, and then there's some other demon house or something. So we're going to hit all three up there in July. And then, of course, June 5th, we're going to Waverly, and then coming to see you on the 13th.
Yes.
So let's talk about.
You get to do the Waverly. That's so amazing.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that since, we moved here to Tennessee.
Yeah.
But, so let's talk a little bit about the dark.
The Strange, Dark, and Mysterious.
Why can I never remember that? Jesus, Strange, Dark, and Mysterious Market, which is June 13th. There she is.
There she is.
Yeah.
Hi, Gwen. Welcome back.
Thank you. I was at the Fitzpatrick with you too, Brandy.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And I had a story, Moo. So Moo, you've met Moo. I know you didn't get a lot of interaction with her, but the haunted biker, she has met Moo when Moo was 2 with Brandon at the Paracon.
Yeah,
yes.
Young.
Yeah.
She met Moo, and she remembers Moo gave her a worry doll. So that was really cool that she got a picture with her. So they've interacted a couple times now. So that's way cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. But I don't know if you heard what we were talking about the
little bit. I was bouncing in and out. So sorry.
All right. So really quick. So Saturday night after their mediumship group, which went really well, we did an investigation and we ended up in the conference room, and Brandy was there with us, and Michael hit on every single thing about the Thomas house, about the history and everything. And that was really, really super, super cool. And I don't know if you saw this when this is a picture. Yeah, that Marty drew, and this was the lady, Miss Evelyn, who owned it. Her sons are David and Daryl, and I showed this because we didn't know who it was, and I actually remember seeing this lady there, as kind of an apparition. And I told Michael that, and so the next morning I showed David, and he said, "That's my aunt. She was 96 and celebrating her 75th wedding anniversary." And afterwards, after you left, Brandy, I talked to David again, and he showed me a picture. There's pictures of her that they have, and it's her 100%.
Oh man.
So I mean, it went really, really, really good, and we're already planning next year. We're going to do it in Nashville this time. I hope, Gwen and Lee can make it. Brandy, I'd love to have you back.
Yes.
But we're going to do it. We're already working on the location. It's going to be at the Nashville Fairgrounds. We're going to do it. And we're already working on sponsors and everything. We got a whole year to work on it. So it's going to be way bigger. We're going to have more people. We can have more vendors and everything. And we're starting to work on that and everything. But yeah, also something I want to announce really quick is that Ghost of Tennessee, we're going to be working with Michael and Marty. Okay, so all the shows you see on the paranormal are all about the teams, right? Mm-hmm. Well, you've never seen a show where husband and wife psychic mediums are the lead. So we're going to start filming episodes with them between here and Kentucky. We're going to go up there, and they're going to come down here, and we're going to go to the haunted locations, and we're going to film, and it's just going to be them doing the investigation. And that's never been done. No one's ever seen it. And I'm thinking, this would be a great idea. I'm like, no one, it's all about the teams and everything, trying to be up front. But I thought, okay, you got the psychic husband and me, and medium wife and everything who draws. That's never been done. You've never seen anything like that. So we're going to start filming with them soon and doing episodes like maybe twice a month or something. So we're really excited to work with them and everything. I'm trying to get them to Deep South. I tried to get a hold of Stan, but I want to get them there.
Just send him a message. He did have an accident months ago, and he's still
yeah. I sent him a message and asked him, but I want to get them there. But okay, so I think that's it. Strange, Dark, and Mysterious Market. Go, Brandy.
All right, guys. So the Strange, Dark, and Mysterious Market, we're doing it. It's the first of its kind here in Seneca, South Carolina. So this started I have a love of the paranormal and have had a love of the paranormal for my entire life. We grew up in a house in Ohio that I could tell you stories, absolutely tell you stories that would knock your socks off.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And it's followed us our whole life, and my kids are very sensitive, so it's just something that we love, and we wanted to bring it to the area because nobody else has, just like you said, you're going to do it. So this is going to be our first time with the Strange, Dark, and Mysterious Market, and we have pulled in people. Of course, we're in South Carolina, so we have Gwen
South
and Lee
Carolina,
coming
here
in.
we come again.
Yeah. And we have
Matt also.
Yeah.
Matt's coming.
Yeah. And we have Mark coming in from Tennessee, and we have Patrick Walsh coming in from Savannah. He's coming in from Savannah. And we have another lady coming in. She's a researcher of the paranormal for South Carolina, and she is coming in. She has worked with TAPS in the past.
Oh, cool.
She's part of the TAPS team, one of their associated. I can't really describe how it works, but like if they come to the area, she's part of their team if they're in this area. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's coming. And it's just going to be amazing. I don't have my notes on me right now.
Didn't you put it? It's on the. Wasn't it on the video? I think I saw someone on there who I didn't know who it was, or on the flyer. Was it Lindsay or Lynn or something like that?
Now, maybe. Lynn Monet.
No, that's different. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Yep. She's a world-renowned author.
Hey, Pat.
And Lynn she's amazing. She's had a paranormal experience that absolutely changed her life. And she will be there, and she will be speaking. She's had some health issues as of late, so everybody send her some love if you know who she is. If you don't look her up, then send her love. But that's Lynn, and Lynn is amazing, and she'll be there. And then we have Lindsay. Lindsay is our resident reader at Creations of Uniqueness. She is a third-generation medium. So she is offering her expertise while you're there. And it's going to be amazing. None of this has been done before in this area.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, we talked about, Saturday too, when we talked. I think, like what we're doing with Michael and Marty, and especially what you're doing. Yeah, they have the cons, and they have the celebrity cons, and they got Comic-Con and all these other horror cons. but with what you're doing, I think is awesome, and it's about time that even working with Gwen and Lee on whatever it is, even what they're doing is like, it's about time we all, instead of all the bickering and backstabbing and bullshit and everything about talking crap about someone, and everybody talks about para-unity, which I think is a bunch of crap to an extent, because there's that percentage of people like us that we all get together, and I didn't know you till we started talking and met and everything, and everybody's got the same ideas, right? And I think what all of us are doing needs to be done. Michael said to me, "What's in it for you?" And I told him, I said, getting you guys out there and doing this something different. So you guys are, they're really well known on the West Coast, but back here, not so much. He was like, well, what does you want and everything? I said, I don't want anything. I just want to do this and get you guys the exposure, and do this type of show, because I'm tired of the same crap on TV. And us doing what you're doing, what Gwen and Lee are doing, and what we're doing, it needs to be done. It needs to. It's so stale, and something fresh. And and once you get this one going, and this is what, Gwen, this is second year for Stan, right? Doing the Deep South Haircut. I think it was. I don't remember.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, but anyways, I would rather see that. So the paranormal needs something new, and what you're doing, Brandy and Gwen and Lee and us, it needs to be done. You see the same crap on YouTube. You see the same crap on.
Deep South has been going about 5 years. I may
be
wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's good.
Long time.
He's doing really well, and it needs to be done. And coming up with that idea for the market. When I first saw that, when Lee told me, I'm like, oh my God, where has this been? Finally someone's doing it. And it's something that needs to be done, where it's just not like it's a get together, all the paranormal people and everything, but it's going to be a market. No one's ever done that. I've never heard of, I've done flea markets and festivals, but it hasn't had anything to do with the paranormal. It's a place for everybody. It's a place for everybody to get together, and do something like that. And that needs to be done, and then what, also, we're going to have, and are we doing the investigation Saturday night after okay, cool. So go ahead and tell everybody about that.
Okay, guys. So all of our paranormal teams that are coming in. So we have Lee and Gwen, and we have Mark from Tennessee, and we have Patrick out of Savannah, and each team is going to host their own investigation. So they are going to break off and sell their own tickets to their investigation, and you will be able to join each or every team for their investigation. So you can meet the investigators, make your connection, join your team, and go out on an investigation with them. And this is going to be phenomenal, because you have skeptics, you have believers, you have people that just, they don't believe it till they see it, where we've all seen it, we've all experienced it, we know it's real. There's people that have experienced it that try to, I guess, explain it away, but this is their chance to say, hey, I did this and this is real.
Yeah. And I think, me and Brandy were talking Saturday. I hope, well, one location didn't work out, but we do have another location. And once we lock that in, then, it's going to be awesome. Once we lock that in, then we'll let everybody know and get it up and start selling the tickets and everything. Yeah, Bobby, it's gonna be incredible. But yeah, hopefully we can get this location that we were talking about. But once we get that going, are you still looking for vendors?
I am actually having to turn people away. So we are doing this outside of my store. Yep. And cool. We opened the doors on November 29th of 2024. So we haven't been in this location long, and we are doing it out front of the location. And I have room for 16 to 18 vendors, and we are completely full of vendors.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yes. And that gives everybody a 10 by 10 space, plus the space for the bands, because we do have live bands. We are debuting a 15-year-old. His name is Topher. We are going to be the first place that he is, to break it up. We're giving everybody the opportunity to grow here. And but we are full. We are full on vendors. So next year, it's like you, we are already planning next year. And we're going to look for an event center that has an indoor location for cooling and, things like that, and as well as a bigger outdoor area.
Yeah, that's what, I was like, well, do I want to do, but see, I'm getting, I've gotten, did the puppy.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, mine aren't here. What are you talking about?
No.
Gwen, he's a little old man. He's shaking.
Come here.
He had a big weekend, so yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We had nothing but positive reviews, even though it was crappy weather and everything, rained out, but we still did really good. So I want to expand, I want to get into a bigger place and a more centralized location and everything, and do it in Nashville and get a bigger place so we have more people. And, so yeah, I understand that wanting to get, you always want to grow. You always want to get into a bigger location where you can have more people. I can have more vendors next year, and I can have this, and that's something that has to be done. I mean, I feel that this is something that we need to do. We need to break free from the stale crap that's been going on for, I don't know, the last 10, 12 years or whatever it is. But we do our own thing. We get our own deal going and everything. But yeah, I think it's going to be a great time. I think it's going to be.
I'm super, super excited. And I will tell you, I know you were worried about the rain and it bothered you the whole event. Mark, that rain was ambiance, honey. When you say it was the chef's kiss to the event.
For the investigation, yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like
thunder shaking the whole house. That was awesome.
Yeah, and it, it adds. Do you want to say hello? Hey, say hello, Moo. Tell Gwen and Mark hi.
Hi, Moo.
Say hi, guys. You just missed Gwen's puppy. She had her puppy on.
Oh, look. You want to see?
Look.
He's old. Yeah, but he's little.
He's old. He's little. Yeah. He's a good doggy.
No, I'll be in just a minute.
But
Moo is going to be there. So you guys, Mark, I didn't get to bring Moo's stuff up. So Moo has her own page. She is Day in the Life of Moo. And
okay. I'll check that out.
Yeah, she's Day in the Life of Moo, and she will have
to share it. Yeah. That's cool. And Bruce was telling me that she's got her own things that she sells too. I can't wait.
She does.
I cannot wait. Yeah, and so I don't know if you've seen it, Gwen. They've got this I thought it was your haunted house. I thought it was wood.
What?
Bruce, it looks wood, and Bruce says, no, you made it out of an old dollhouse. Anyways, they've got this haunted house that I'm gonna get. It's mine, so back away. But it lights up and everything. It's really cool. Yeah, I really thought it was because it's painted. I thought, well, that's a cool house. Is it made out of wood?
It
Bruce
is.
Says,
it was a handmade dollhouse. It was a pink and white dollhouse. And you go to Creations, Mark. I'll tag you in it. Gwen, I can tag you in it.
Yes.
You can see I call it the glow up, but it's really the dark down or whatever of it. We had an
really
absolute
cool. I need that haunted house. Yeah. And they make lighting kits for those. So I'm going to get it. I'm going to get a lighting kit and light it up. You can get lighting kits that the lights will flicker and lights in the room go on and off and everything. So that's what I'm going to do with it. But it's. I mean, I don't know if you guys you guys need to go check her stuff out.
Thank you,
Sarah too. I saw it. I'm like, I mean, it's like all twisted stuff. It's really cool. It's like it's our kind of thing. Yeah, the haunted house was cool. Back away, Sheila. It's mine. But
thank you, Sheila. I had a blast making it, so I'm so glad that you like it. Yeah, I'll hold it for you.
Yeah. But you guys go. I mean, the one thing that and everything's black, which is really cool. But painted black. But what I really liked was the Egyptian thing with what was it? The double, what was pupils?
Aphrodite. I think it was Aphrodite.
Is that Aphrodite?
I think yes, that was Sarah.
I need that too.
Yep, that's Sassy Baby Customs. So
yeah, I need that one too. But yeah, I mean, and then we had. Well, what I liked is it was like a eclectic collection of everything. Everybody didn't have the same thing, which was cool.
No.
Oh, and Grizzly. What was it? Bigfoot? Yeah, he did. We had, and thank God he had room in the conference room. But he set up. He was doing what's it called? Aura photography.
Yes.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
That was really cool. I've never seen that before. And it was really neat. And he did really good. But he had all kinds of like incense set up and holy water and sage and hot sauce and all kinds of stuff. Grizzly Bigfoot, that's what it is. Chris,
Yep.
he's really neat.
Who was the witch's ball guy?
I don't remember his name. That's
He's-
sad, isn't it?
No. He's on my page. We connected. I absolutely love the witch's balls. And
I've
Moo
never
from the-
seen those.
I know. That was amazing work. It was amazing work.
Bruce said his name was Tom, but I don't remember. But what it is, Gwen, it's I don't know, it's hard to describe. I don't know if you ever seen him. It's like it's glass, isn't it? They
Yeah, it's blown glass. He blows that.
Yeah. And it looks like almost like Christmas decorations, but he's got like all these other weird
I'm gonna have to
design.
look, check it out.
I mean, all these like really cool designs in it and everything. It was really, really neat. And then I guess
Thomas Whitted?
Whitted,
White, that
that's
is?
it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I will check it out for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And he had it was like protection from evil or witches or
It was a protection ball. It's a glass blown protection ball is what it is.
I didn't know he blew
yeah.
the glass.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. He blew. Yeah.
I didn't have as much time, and I really tried. Yes, Bobby, definitely. We would love to have you.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the information out. We're working on it. We're going to be in Nashville at the Nashville Fairgrounds, and it is going to be awesome. But definitely I'll get in touch with you. He started with me both the hearts and the witch balls were molded. Oh, they were molded or were they blown?
I don't know. He told me they
we'll
were
have
blown.
to check that out and see.
Yeah. Oh, he blew them into the molds, and then he made them from the molds.
There you go.
Okay.
Whatever that means. But yeah, and then Sinister Sisters, Miranda was. I got it all. I filmed everybody, and I'm gonna be posting it. Witted's
Awesome.
Craft on Facebook. But I didn't film everybody's entire talk, but I filmed everybody, and I'm gonna be putting it all together. I'm gonna be doing releasing the investigation and most everybody's talks Saturday, and then but the one for the mediumship group, we're gonna keep that private right now until. Oh yeah, he did. The because the deal between me, Marty, and Michael for the mediumship group, that's going to be private until they see it, and then hopefully, they'll be okay to release it. But I'm going to be releasing the investigation from Saturday night, and then oh my God, and then we sat in the. You were in the dining room with us, weren't you?
I was in there most of the time. Yes.
Yeah.
I had to step out for a little bit. Moo had quite a big day.
Yeah, I know, poor little thing, but yeah, that one was just as good.
I listened. I was able to listen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just they were absolutely amazing. Just the things
It's
that they
so cool seeing them do it live.
Yep.
I mean, they're on 5 or 6 episodes of Ghost Adventures. I've seen all those. I've seen all their other shows and everything. And some of the things that, Michael and Marty were doing the thing for the mediumship group, but after we did the investigation, they kind of loosened up a little bit. And I probably got, 2.5 hours of the mediumship group, then probably another 4 or 5 hours filming them. So I'm going to have to whittle all that down. But I didn't make sure. I mean, I came like that close to running out of space on my SD card for room and everything because I filmed so much. But I didn't want to miss anything. I didn't want to miss, anything that they. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was like old friends you haven't seen in a long time.
Yep.
Family reunion.
Yeah, coming together. I mean, like when we went down and 2 or 3 weeks ago, went down and visited Gwen and Lee. Never met them, just knew Gwen and Lee through here on Facebook. And we got together and we all clicked and everything. It was like, we've known each other for years. And Lee is awesome, by the way.
Yeah,
Gwen's
exactly.
all right, but no, I'm kidding. But no, yeah, we all clicked and everything and got together. And that's what I'm talking about. That's why we need things like you do, Brandy, and like Lee.
Yeah.
Lee and Gwen do, and like what we do is work together instead of trying to fight, calling each other names and backstabbing and everything and saying bad things about everybody. That's one of the biggest problems. We need more things like especially what you do, Brandon. We need more stuff like that because when I was talking, I was thinking, Thursday or Wednesday, I'm like, oh my God, I started thinking no one's ever done a show with psychic mediums that were the lead investigators and one talks and one draws, so we need things like that. We need things where it brings everybody together. Even, with Lee and Gwen's powwow, look how many people that brought together.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching the videos and I was like, oh my God, and of course they didn't get rained out, but it was okay.
Sorry, Bobby's being funny. Thank you, Bobby. Or Riz. I call him Riz.
She may think she is, but but yeah, and what we're gonna have, I'm gonna be working overtime because we're gonna have the decals and we're getting more. We might make some dowsing rods, but we're gonna have the decals. We're gonna have the necklaces. We're gonna have like steampunk stuff and goth stuff and necklaces and rings and the leather bracelets and everything. So
take pictures of it and send it to me, and I'll post it in the market, or you can post it and I'll approve it.
I don't have it yet. I'm getting it, but
you have those bumper stickers. Those were.
I sold a lot of decals. I should have made more, and of course, everybody wanted Art the Clown, and I didn't have Art the Clown. So this time I'm gonna make. I've got some, and I've been making them, and I'm gonna have way more. But that's just a few things, Just everybody come by and see us. There's gonna be. Oh my God! So how do they find the market, Brandy?
So I'm old. I only know how to use Facebook. Poor Gwen, she's trying to help me, and she keeps telling me to do more and do better. And I'm old, so
now
I'm on Facebook.
Over, I can help you more. So it's
okay. I've got Facebook and Instagram, and I've already posted it on my Instagram. So because I've got them hooked together. Whenever I
Facebook
post,
created my Instagram, so I have one too.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Mine's connected. So whenever I post on Ghost of Tennessee or anything else, it automatically goes to my Instagram. I don't have a whole lot of. Now I had TikTok. I got rid of that. I had like 6 or 7 or 8,000 followers, and I just got rid of it, which I shouldn't because I don't care about TikTok anymore. But yeah, no, that's only 2 I'm on is Instagram. But yeah, she's right. You should. And I will help you with that. We'll get that out. And I'm like in probably 20 or 30 paranormal groups, and I just like every time I just post it out and everything.
That's what we do.
Yeah. So you guys can find it on Facebook because she's old.
Because I'm old. Go through Creations of Uniqueness, and it's in the events, and or you can look up the event itself. And the event itself is the Strange, Dark, and Mysterious Market, June 13th, 14th, and 15th. Yeah.
And June 13th is a Friday. It's going to be awesome. Friday the 13th.
It is. So I'm getting ready to start promoting that. And June 14th is opening.
I hope we have a full moon. Oh my God. That'd be awesome.
We can check that. We can check
it. I was going to say, let's check.
And if it rains, I'm going to kick somebody's butt. But
I know.
Okay. Well, everybody should have a tent. And we'll just go.
Oh no! Are we going to be in the grass or cement?
Half of the tents are in the grass and half are on the cement. So I know that you have requested car. Yep, you've requested car access. I've got you. Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna love that. But yeah, guys, you check it out. And like I said, I'm gonna be releasing. I think right now just the investigation. From Saturday and I want to film all the guest speaking, but I'm like, I'm gonna run. I won't be able to do the medium. And Michael's like, what time is it? Can we go longer? And everybody's like, yeah. Nobody wanted to stop on the 2-hour mark. I was like, man, dude, you can go as long as you want. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna run out of space to record the investigation. And it was really relaxed. Wouldn't you think, Brandy? I mean, it wasn't like anything hardcore. We were all like just chilling in the dining room and chilling in the conference room and everything. And
if I had to put it would be like the family reunion you'd want to attend.
Mm-hmm.
If my family reunions were paranormal, I'd go to every single one. And she's right. Yeah. You know, and that's exactly what it was like.
It really was, because like we saw Miranda again after 2 years, and Moo walks around and everybody's family at that point.
Let me tell you something, Gwen. I'm not even going to call her a child. This young lady is so well. What's the word? I don't know what the word is, but anyway. So
I met her briefly. I was in the top room, Brandy, doing the when we were in Washington, Georgia.
So
I was up there a lot.
We were coming back from dinner, and I walk up and I see Brandy, and I didn't even recognize her. I don't know why. And this little girl comes up, the fountain at the Thomas house. What'd you say? Oh, she said, I like your fountain, Mr. Mark. I'm like, oh, what a nice child. I said, thank you. It's not mine, but thank you. So I walk up and no, she said, sir, or whatever. And I walk up to Brandy, we introduce and everything. And then Moo keeps saying, Mr. Mark and sir. I said, Moo, it's okay. You can call me Mark. Okay, sir. I'm like, oh my God, this child
manners
is
are awesome. So that's
good. And she's like, how old is she? 4?
4. Mm-hmm.
It's like she acts and talks like she's 30.
Yep.
Like it's an adult in a little child's body, and the whole time and then we come back and she's got the little flyers for the market, and she walks up. Here you go, Mr. Mark. Please share. And I'm like, whoa! It's like, where'd you learn to talk? It's like she's so cute. Hand out hand out flyers. Please share. I said, thank you. She goes, oh, you're welcome. Just the smartest child, and she's amazing. She really is. Just how she, presents herself and everything with it. It was pretty cool. I'm like, wow, how rare do you see a child, with manners like that, especially these days, but it was pretty cool. But yeah, we had a great time and everything. So just to recap,
I would warn everybody that I say when I come to the event, I'm like, I'm bringing Moo, and I always try to tell everybody. So, they know that I know she's coming, because it's a paranormal event. Who brings a 4-year-old? Me. It's mine.
Yeah, and she was so well mannered, when we were doing the investigation. Well, before she knocked out, but she's so well mannered, and she whispers and everything, and it was pretty amazing. But Brandy, do send me all her information and everything, and the QR code and everything. That was pretty cool that they made that for you. And
yes,
and send me all that, and then like her page and everything, and I'm going to share it out. And then once I share it out, everyone please share it out, so we can get this out for her and everything. And we'll get that taken care of. The market's June 13th through the 15th. It's a Friday the 13th. And I don't know why I just realized that we need to do something that night or during the day or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be cool. And then we're June 5th. We're going to Waverly. I don't know if you and Lee are able to make it, Gwen, but you guys are. You're welcome.
I appreciate. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. That's how I am. That's how things are going. We got so much, and I got to order all the inventory for the market, and So what are the hours, Brandy, for the market?
Friday and Saturday are 10 to 8. And then the The ghost hunt would be after the event is over. So it would take off with your team at that time. And then Sunday is 10 to 5.
All right. So Saturday, once Gwen and Lee are going to be doing theirs, and oh crap, I forgot the other guy's name. Sorry. What's his name?
Patrick.
I can't remember. I'm horrible at remembering names. Patrick's going to be doing, and then we're working with Brandy on ours. I hope to get this location because it's going to be like tomorrow. It'll be here, you know, with the.
Yes.
I know, no kid, and I know you're super busy with that. And all of a sudden, I'm really busy because I want to make sure we have enough things for everybody. I got to get my banner made and business cards and all that. It was like, geez, it's and then trying to do the investigations.
Bruce says, sadly, the full moon for June will be the 11th.
Well, that's close enough. Well, we'll tell the moon to hold off 2 days.
Yeah, you just go ahead and do that.
We'll stop the rotation. We'll stop the rotation. Oh, and really quick, I don't know, it just popped in my head. Rupert Guy, you know, go to Ghost of Tennessee, and all our guests are listed there, and go check them out. You know, Miranda, she's awesome. You know, she had an incredible presentation. Rupert Guy, he does my favorite. Well, besides the paranormal, he does my favorite subject, UFOs, and I listened to him and I was glued like this because he talks about the same thing. That's who I want to get on maybe next week, Gwen, is Rupert will get on, and Mark Muncie from Erie Travels. Oh my God, he told some cool stories. And I didn't know here in Lebanon, right up the road at the state park, there's been Bigfoot sightings. I didn't know that. So guess where Mark's going to be going pretty soon during the night to do. But yeah, follow everybody. But yeah, we can get Rupert on. We can get Mark on. But yeah, everybody was so, it was like, I don't even, how would you describe it, Brandy? I mean, the whole, you know, the whole thing, like the whole atmosphere and everything.
Oh, it was a very light atmosphere. Nobody walked on eggshells. No. There wasn't any of that. It was literally like going to the family reunion that you see in all the perfect movies, you know, like everybody got along, everybody ate together, they spoke together. If you saw somebody, you spoke to them. I mean, the networking was phenomenal. The guest speakers were outstanding.
Yeah, I've got a stack of business cards like that for everybody. Even though I know these people, you know, like you said, networking and everything. And I bought from all the vendors, you know, but we had a silent auction. Carrie was shocked. She didn't know we were doing this. Everything we gave, you know, we were doing the Waverly thing, and everybody, and it's really cool how everybody donated everything. And we did a silent auction, and we raised, I think, like $200 for the Thomas House or something like that. So yeah, I was really happy about that. People were being really generous, you know, because and I had at the end I had all the money, and Cherry and David were sitting in there, and I walked in. She goes, "What's this?" I said, "That's for you guys." "What do you mean?" I said, "You did a silent auction." I didn't. I said, "Yeah, I told you, you know," and they were really thankful. I wish we could have raised more money for them, but you know, it was really cool. I really appreciate all the vendors and you too, Brandy, you know, and everybody, how, you know, we all came together to, I didn't want it to end. I wish we could have done a second day. I really do, you know, but next year we're going to do 3 days, but yeah, it was amazing. I'm so appreciative of, especially Steve. Steve's a little high strung, but you know, he's really cool with Haunted Taxi and everything. But he's Mike is his, I can't remember names. I should have got name tags or whatever, but and the guy with Scott Simpson, what's his thing? Did you look at those, Brandy? Those little things, those little boxes that his wife made those with what's it called? The little burning thing, whatever.
Moo bought one. So we I normally don't shop vendors, and we bought one. They were so cool.
Yeah. So about 3 months ago when Scott signed up, and I saw his stuff. I asked him, "Can you make me a vampire hunting kit?" And he made. Hold on, I gave it. Yes, Bruce. Where's it at? Do you know? Hold on a second. I got it for Bruce for his birthday, and I forgot that I had it. And his wife came out and she goes, "You wanted a vampire hunting kit?" I said, "Yeah." And I go, "Wait, dude, this looks like it's from the no. Just bring the whole thing." Yeah, look.
Hey, Mark.
Huh?
We got about 5 minutes.
Okay, I'll be really quick.
Okay.
But look, it's going to be hard to see. See,
I can see a little bit.
And the wood, and it's got. She made a hold on, a cross. She made steaks, but yeah, and little bottles to put holy water and garlic in. But yeah, she did an amazing job on them. But anyways, yeah, we can wrap her up. But yeah, so June 13th, 14th, and 15th, we're gonna be in Seneca, South Carolina, at the Strange Dark and I remember the name, Dark and Mysterious Market. Check it out. Go to Brandy's page. Creations of Uniqueness, and this will be there, and just see who all's going to be there. We're going to be there. Gwen and Lee are going to be there, and a bunch of other people are going to be there. And once we get the investigation set up, we'll let everybody know, and that way, come and go with Gwen and Lee or crap. What's his name again?
Patrick.
Patrick. Sorry, Patrick. I apologize. And goes to Tennessee. You can find all the information on Gwen and Lee page.
Yeah, we blasted out there every show almost. So
yeah, and Brandy's the Creations of Uniqueness and the Strange and Dark and Mysterious Market, and of course goes to Tennessee, Rutherford County Paranormal, and we blasted everywhere, guys. Please come and see us and support Brandy. Yeah. And it's like I said, it's one of a kind. This is the first year. So let's bring out 20, 30, 40, 50,000 people. Yeah. But no.
Dream big. Let's do it. Let's go. I'm
100,000 people.
There you go.
That's the kind of mark. But anyways, I'd like to thank Brandy. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I really appreciate it. We'll be in touch about the rest of Gwen. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Go to Ghost of Tennessee, Creations of Uniqueness, All Access Television. What's the other one? See, I'm trying to remember everybody. What's Shane's Realms? Oh my God, he's gonna kill me.
Bridging the Seen and Unseen.
No, his page, his something paranormal. Oh my God, he's.
You had to ask. Ask.
And of course, Lee and Matt. Matt is awesome. We got to meet him. He's going to be. And
be there.
It'll be good to see him again. And they've got a haunted trailer. I got to see the dolls up close. It's a hell no for me, but and I got that video I'm working on. I'm going to put that out too when we were visiting Lee and Gwen. But they've got a haunted trailer, and Lee's going to be doing what? Doing a class. Is she going to be doing a class at the market?
Yeah, her and her husband.
Yeah, her and Matt are going to be doing. But anyways, guys, Ghost of Tennessee, All Access Television, Creations of Uniqueness, Strange, Dark, and Mysterious Market. Go check us out. Everything's there. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time. Everybody have a good night. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
All right, good night, everybody.